What is going on, everybody? We are here live.
Crooks podcast from Florida.
Miami, Florida. Secret location.
We're in the Star Wars Studios.
Star Wars Studios. We got the lightsabers in the background.
Yo, everybody tuning in. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. And we're going to go over what we've been up to. We've been on the road for the past 2 weeks.
For sure.
And from Charlotte to Miami, and it's been dope. So we're gonna kick it off with as everybody knows, I fought last Saturday. Shit didn't go my way versus Ian Garry.
Fucking stud. We respect you and appreciate you very much, man. I just wanted to say goodbye before you left. All right? Keep your chin up. You're always a fucking stud.
I'll be back, dog.
Yeah. I know. All right. Have a good night, you guys.
Appreciate that. Yeah. So pretty much, everybody saw what happened. Started off good. I don't feel I looked too bad, but I got caught slipping. I got caught with some body shots early in the fight, and that was just enough to get me to lower my hands and bite the bait, pretty much, and got caught with a head kick. Didn't really put me out like the way I didn't knock me out, but it was a flash little knockout. Next thing I knew, I was on the fucking floor, and it was weird because I was looking back at the footage. It kind of shows that I stumbled back, or I was moving back, and then I fell down, and I wasn't able to recover or gain a position, and that I was able to get back up. But homie finished first time I've been TKO'd. And that's the fight game, man. Really, when you think about it, I'm really just soaking that in still a little bit. It still kind of stings. It's not the game plan. It never is. But at this level in the fight game, we're fighting at the highest level against a high level dude. Everybody knows me. I'm willing to fight everybody, anybody, anytime, any day. And sometimes you take a loss. Unfortunately for me, it's been 2 in a row for me, and I don't know how to feel about that, but I don't like it. And I'm eager to get back in there and just get back to training my ass off. We out of here after this show actually, and I'm gonna go back to Vegas. I got to touch down in Vegas with him and touch down and do a couple business moves, and then I'm back in Cali. So what is it, Wednesday I should be back in full fight camp.
We're in hotel in Charlotte getting ready for D-Rod's fight, and then we got done there and we headed on down to Miami to try to take care of business with Karate Combat. This was the first Karate Combat event D-Rod has experienced. I wanted him to experience it for sure. And what did you think of the experience of just the setup of Karate Combat?
That was my first time going to Karate Combat. That shit was dope.
Karate Combat is back. What a card do we have tonight? Kolotnikov versus Daniels. I don't think he's ever fought somebody of a caliber like me.
See you on the other side.
You can obviously see the sport growing and the organization growing from what I saw on TV, but the whole production was dope. Filmed in a studio, and actually the staff and everybody kind of showed a lot of love to us, and I got to see how they're gonna treat the fighters good and shit, and I saw it through the love he's been getting, and us both as a team and shit, and this organization is pretty dope, and homie said that they licensed to go to Vegas now, so I'm excited to see some shows in Vegas. That'll be super dope, and as far as like karate in the community goes, that community, it's definitely huge platform for the traditional, mixed martial artists and dudes that grew up doing karate and shit,
For sure. And obviously I had a very awesome matchup lined up with Raymond Daniels, legend in the sport, considered the GOAT of striking, one of the best ever. And I had that fight get offered to me on 2 weeks notice, and it was just an opportunity that I couldn't turn down. I felt great going into this fight. My weight cut was great. I got in I was training ever since my last fight. I felt good. I felt like I could do what needed to be done to get a win against Raymond Daniels. And honestly, guys, if you watch this fight, and if you haven't watched the fight, go and watch it. I get kneed in the balls in the first 30 seconds of this fight before things really got started, and it was the most painful thing I've experienced in my fucking life, bro. Like, what are they saying on the live?
Somebody's saying, "Daddy, chill."
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
But nah, it was the most painful feeling I've ever experienced in my whole life. I've never been hitting the ball so hard before. I felt like I was gonna throw up and shit my pants at the same time. So it was a really painful moment that I've never experienced in the fight game. Like, I've been hitting the nuts, I've been poked in the eye, but this shot was something different. It was like nuclear.
I seen it. I was there, bro. That shit was probably one of the nastiest nut shots, and I'm like, damn, he just got kneed in the fucking balls by, like, hard as fuck by Raymond Daniels. I was like, man. And honestly, this is probably the only time I'd ever seen someone. I mean, I felt like the hardest nut shots, but my boy was on the floor gagging and shit. Like, his throats might have been, his nuts might have been up in here. Like,
my stomach was like in my mouth, and my balls was in my stomach. Like, it was like on some like Looney Tunes shit, dog. Like, it was the most craziest feeling I ever had. And then I'm like, in my mind, like, you guys don't understand, I was so keen to fight this guy. Like, I was pumped, I was amped and ready, you know. So I didn't want to not fight this guy, but I was in so much pain. I had an instant headache from getting hit in the nuts. Like, I never experienced anything like it. My nervous system was like fucked, but I wanted to continue because I didn't want to not. But there was like this fight in my head where I was like, I should just quit and say I can't continue. They no contest it, I still get paid, and then I rematch. But I didn't want to do that. I really believe that I could go out there and compete and put on a fucking performance. And watching the fight back, like, it was, you know, it was pretty close, but in my opinion, like, Raymond definitely won. And I just didn't feel like myself in there. I felt slow. Like, all my energy and speed that I usually have just kind of like went away. I was trying to do the game plan, and I felt like I executed it pretty damn well. I put a lot of pressure on him the whole time. And I got hit with a couple things that, you know, he dropped me with a body shot and followed up with a good ground and pound. That was probably the most significant thing of the whole fight. But for the most part, like, I didn't find him like to be too dangerous. Like, I felt like I could be in there and really trade with someone at such a high level, you know. So it was cool. It was really fun, like, to experience that. But I would love to rematch him on like a proper full camp. That would be like,
someone saying they're down to sponsor you for a steel cup, bro. We don't,
please.
So we suggest that we suggested that, Sasha, you start using a steel cup.
Yeah, I've never
personally
used
I use the Thai style cup where it's like secure, because and like we literally trying to kill each other and, like, you know, throwing with full force. So you can imagine full force even with the cup on.
You got
the pain,
and the
like,
guys,
people
like,
don't understand.
Yeah,
it's just an off switch.
It's so crazy.
Dudes understand. Dudes get it.
But if you've never been hitting the balls and you're a dude, like, even if you like just like it's a slight little touch, like,
it could be like a flick.
Yeah, and it's
like, if you flick my nuts right now, I'm down.
Like, you're like, for real. Like, that shit is no game. Like, it's so painful. It's our neutralizer. Like, as a male, that takes you out of the game, dog. Like,
oh my god.
But I will sponsor chicken cutlet all day, dog.
It's protein.
It's all about that. But nah, you know, it was a good experience. You know, Raymond's a good guy. Like, we talked about it. He apologized afterwards. I don't think it was on purpose. It was an accident. But I would love to rematch him. Like, so Karate Combat, if you're listening,
it's all respect at the end of the day.
We all respect each other. We're friends.
I ran into Ian Garry over the weekend. I mean, during the week, and that's kind of like a first for me to see my opponent like so quickly after a fight. And, you know, he's a cool dude. At the end of the day, we're all sportsmen, and it's all about respect. Sure. You know, I respect anybody who goes into that cage with me that you know, because yeah, dog, you know, you did your job, you made weight, you know, to everybody who I fought that has made weight, and you know, you put your time and effort into going out and preparing and going out and giving a show, and at the end of the day, it's two dudes that, you know, train their ass off. Some might have trained harder than the others, but at the end of the day, we still trained animals like beast motherfuckers, and we're ready to, like, you know, we're ready to hurt each other and shit, you know.
For sure.
You know, and it's crazy how we were able to do that without any like anger towards that person and shit. A lot of people often question like, man, how could you like go and fight someone that you don't even have negative, like y'all was like shaking hands and laughing and shit, like, but you know, it's just what we do.
Different.
It's just like,
it's different.
You know, like me and homie right here, we training partners, we spar and we whoop each other's ass and shit, and I got gang of love for this guy. So for us to be able to fucking like do that and still like, you know, show respect and shit, is like shows a lot about
That's martial arts.
Yeah, martial arts and the sport itself. And
For
like,
sure.
because people often get the misconception that we're like just fucking grunts and fucking
Hate each other.
Yeah,
Then we got like
just
problems with
wild
our
animals and
with
shit.
our emotions.
Really,
But,
some of the dopest people and most cool down to earth people you'll ever meet are some fighters. You know,
For sure, I agree. For sure, like don't judge a book by its cover ever. And also, speaking of weed, everyone that's been saying, oh, the reason that we're losing is because we smoke weed. Fucking stop. Like I'm being 100% with all y'all.
Stop it. Get some help.
Y'all acting like we smoke weed before we jump in the cage, like, or jump in the pit. It's not like that.
So the homie Jimmy Jam over here. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna say that. He said Days and Games Thursday, fool. I'm down. What up? We gonna see what's up with the live audience real quick.
Oh my
It's
God,
two
I
fucking
hear
beasts. Dodger. No, we don't. Yeah. homie BMF Barber is still arguing with Ian Garry fan. Fuck it, homie, I'm over it. But yeah, another thing we want to get into, major controversy in the boxing world lately.
Shit, yeah, Loma
Versus the Devin Haney fight. Man, that was a tough one. You know, that was a tough one for Lomachenko to fucking. That's a tough pill to swallow. You know.
For sure.
You know, I've been in situations where I for sure want to fight. You know, and other than like, you know, being finished and shit, you know, that's different. That's a different story. But other than that, I have 2 other losses in my career where you look at the stats and I had outstruck in the opponent, and I had like even the announcers were like, you know, like against it. But that's just fucking unfortunate.
That's the politics in the game.
And that's why I don't really fuck with boxing anymore, dog.
Yeah, like
That's what steered me away. Look, the whole like, okay, I think Mayweather started it for me. That kind of like started to turn me away. Like when he wouldn't fight Pacquiao, and then they fought like 10 fucking years later when they're all old and nobody don't want to, like, you know. And it's just the politics of boxing. It's just annoying as fuck.
Yeah, it's super annoying. And like, so for me, Lomachenko won that fight. I'm a big fan of Lomachenko, and it just sucks. Yeah. Like everybody's
even most you know, people that have no reason to go for one, like Oscar De La Hoya was saying that he had, it was like a 8-4 or 7-5 fight, you know. And I wasn't able to watch the fight, but I watched the highlights. And yeah, it definitely looked like Lomachenko was landing better combinations
for sure.
And you know, just he looked better in that fight, man.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen. Like, I wonder if they're even gonna rematch.
Bro, that division is fucking stacked.
There's
like
a lot of good fights. Yeah, there's a lot of good fights. You know, Shakur Stevenson, he's another one. Tank. You got Lomachenko. I don't know if they're gonna give him a rematch. I don't know where Lomachenko goes from here. I don't know where Devin Haney goes from here. Maybe that's gonna like fuck with Devin Haney once he watches the fight back, because there's no way in his mind that once he watches that fight back he thinks he won.
Well, bro, the fans are what matters, dog, and
for sure.
And everybody's gonna be talking about this for next time Devin Haney fights, you know,
for sure,
and next time Lomachenko fights him. But the fans and you know, everyone knows, you know, who believes like want to fight, you know, as long as it was a good fight and shit, you know.
What do you think about Tony's next fight?
Tony versus who did I say he was fighting?
He's got a tough fight against
Bobby Green.
Yeah.
Tony versus Bobby Green. That's a good one, because Bobby Green's been tearing it up lately.
He got unlucky
and
in his last fight.
Yeah, he been looking good, Bobby Green. I'm always root for Tony and shit, dog. That's my boy, and I'm always fucking want him, you know, the best for him and shit. Want him to do good and you know, and succeed and shit, dog. You know, I've trained with him a few times, And yeah, you know, I just want to see the homie win. And I think he's got a great matchup. And I think it's gonna be like you know, strikers delight.
Yeah, for sure. It should be a bit of a war as well. Any fight, usually those two go in, they're gonna be banging, slanging and banging. I sparred with Bobby Green not too long ago, a couple of months ago. He's got such an awkward low hand style, and if you're not used to it, he's fast and he's got really good. He's actually quite a good kind of karate fighter. Like he's got very different blitz style and footwork.
I hear he's always in Cali. If Bobby Green, right? If I want to train him down.
Yeah. He's good. He works good. He's good to train with. So yeah, no, that should be that was a good fight and a good question. Good question from the fan right there. Who else? Who we got? Huge 25 wins. Taking too much damage. I mean, yeah, man. When you start to get up in age and you get bitten in enough,
He's been in some tough ones.
For sure, it does add up.
And who knows? Maybe like fights like that Gaethje fight, you know, have an effect on you, bro. And some dudes, you know, and you really come back after that in a sense, you know. It's
for
like,
sure.
What we do is real tough on our body and shit, and even
recovery, man. Recovery is the most
them
important.
headshots. You know, we take some heavy shots. You know, I took a kick to the face recently, and that was one of the first. I ain't never happened to me and shit. You know, so there's a first for everything, dog, and I'm glad it hasn't happened a lot.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's just one of those things. Like, it happens, and now you know, and it's something that you work on and you drill. You know, we're gonna have some content showing some of our training footage of things that we've had to deal with in our last 2 fights. So keep an eye out on that content coming out. You guys are gonna want to learn, especially my technique. And of course, D-Rods is gonna add to your game if you're someone that is actively training or competing, and I think you guys will enjoy that content, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, like, moving on to other things in sports, we got the homies team, the Lakers.
Lakers ain't doing so good.
Yeah,
fucking Lakers, man.
They're playing the game 4.
Game 4.
Yeah, game 4 tonight.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that we're done.
Yeah, I think
we're done.
Sweep right here.
Lakers are done.
Either 3-1, 4-1, but I think Denver's too strong. And I'm also surprised on the East side with Miami 3-0 up on Boston.
Bro, when the series had first started, I was hoping for Lakers and Boston.
Me too.
The classic rivalry.
Right, yeah, I thought that's what it was going to be, to be honest. But the Lakers just kind of flatlined since they, faced up with Denver.
What the fuck happened, bro?
Denver's fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. They're a really good team. And
yeah, they are.
And Miami, to me, has been that team that just kind of just did nothing really.
Jimmy Butler is a beast, dog.
Kyle Lowry. That guy's been balling.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these guys are just fucking balling. So
it's crazy. It seems like Jimmy Butler's one of those guys that's quiet all season, and then come playoff time,
that's when it matters.
He's just like clutch.
Yeah. And I feel like you're up 3-0 and you're playing game 4 at home. Like, there's a good chance Miami can sweep Boston. Boston needs to win 4 in a row. So we're looking at Miami versus Denver. I think Denver's going to take it. I'm going to go Denver Nuggets are going to be the champs this year.
Yeah. Well, whoever beats the Lakers, I'm going for them. You better win. You better motherfucker be champions and shit. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So, yeah, no, that's been pretty cool to be following that, especially during fight weeks, because we've had time to kill and the games are on in the evening. So we're just kind of watching them and chilling and just chilling, man. It's been cool though, having this time to travel. It's been a while since we've gotten to spend a long time traveling, with the whole COVID and all that shit. Usually we've been fighting in Vegas.
Yeah. This was actually cool as fuck to be able to get out, and because Vegas is so we there all the time, and it's cool to go travel and then connect with the fans from other cities. Shout out to the fans.
For
y'all
sure.
the realest.
We've
y'all the
actually
best.
linked up with a ton of fans.
And shout out to all the fans
who hooked us up,
that gave me weed and that offered to fucking weed. So
Hell
we appreciate y'all
Hell
fucking keeping it strong over here, and our mind off the defeats and shit. So just in case anybody is wondering, we good, we in good spirits and shit. That's the fight game.
We're ready to get back in.
That's a rare situation thing. I'm gonna come back stronger, and I'm gonna train my ass off.
It's kind of ironic because both of us are in the same boat in terms of we've back-to-back losses, and we fucking hate that feeling.
Yep.
So as soon as my foot heals up, I got a little bit of a swollen foot. I'm hoping by the end of the week I should be back active.
I'm ready to go. I'm anxious to get back to work, and Yeah.
grinding. I'm gonna be out in LA, getting in work, and then also gonna be helping.
Yeah, we got some teammates fighting over in Spar Star,
Yeah.
June 10th, and we're gonna hit up a Dodger game soon, and we'll bring our cameras and shit. Make sure everybody, whoever follows us, will keep blogging and putting out more content.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be coming through to LA at the beginning of next month. I'm hoping to catch a Yankees and Dodgers game. Look, the Dodgers fan wearing a Yankees hat. But yeah, hoping to catch the Yankee.
The only reason why I'm wearing this, I bought this shit in New York. I bought it in New York,
for sure.
And today is New York vibes.
It just shows New York's gonna whoop the
50 cent
Dodgers
drip.
in the beginning of June. So yeah, I'm trying to come out then. I'm probably gonna try to hang out for over a week. I'm gonna bring my business out to D's and be able to just do work from D's, and then also be able to train. And
Yo, by the way, anybody looking for some subs?
Yo, hit me up if you want to
got
have
some
the best
supplements.
multivitamins possible.
Yeah.
And if you're training, if you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking for a test booster, we have the best products. My company is the best. I literally handpick the ingredients. I do all the research. Everything is backed. It's no bullshit. So if you guys need anything, feel free to DM me personally. You're gonna get it cheaper than ordering directly from my website. I can give you guys a little deal, especially if you're a fan of the podcast, you watch us and support us. So
Use promo code D-Rod.
if you guys want to look after your health, want to feel better, want to perform better, just live better, be better, get on the right stuff, be putting the right things in your body. So yeah, appreciate for reminding me for the shout out. But yeah, this is our first time filming out of either Vegas or LA, so it is cool to be on live with you guys talking.
Yep.
Letting us know. Let's see what some of the questions have been on live.
People want to see what's up. People want to see some more merch. I got some merch coming out.
End of the year, what? Oh yeah, you do have merch coming out.
Yo,
how do y'all like Miami?
Miami's dope as fuck. It's hot as shit though.
It's hot as balls,
humid
but the
as fuck.
food is dope.
It'd be hot as hell and then raining.
Yeah.
Like I'd be
I
sweating
don't
and raining
love
at the same time.
I don't love the weather out here. That's a fact. But the food has been awesome. We like Miami.
I heard this ain't even the worst. I heard it gets
South
really bad.
Beach was dope.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like
we were
South
out on the beach, yeah, when the sun's out.
Yeah, when the sun's out by the beach, got in the water. That was nice.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed the food out here.
Food's fucking dank. I love Cuba and the food and the Cuban food and the style. And I fuck with it.
Hell yeah, no, it's for sure. Yeah, I love Cuban food. I love empanadas.
Empanadas,
yeah,
enchiladas.
We had some fire Japanese food. We kicked it with the homie John DiLorenzo. He came down from New York to watch the show and show love.
Shit, I hung out with Perry for a little bit yesterday.
Yeah,
was that yesterday?
I don't remember. Sunday night. Saturday night into Sunday.
Yeah, we had the Hard Rock Casino. That shit was hard.
Yeah, it's a nice ass casino.
We was out there yesterday.
The sports bar is dope. A lot of cool TVs and viewing in there. But yeah, it was sick. It was a good time.
I'm ready to go home.
What's your favorite Miami food?
My favorite Miami food?
Yeah.
That Cuban spot I went to. That's like the most delicious
rice
shit
and
I had.
beans.
Yeah, the rice and the white rice, the black beans and the plantains. Oh man, that's my shit. That's my shit. I fuck with it.
Yeah, no, that's just fire. For me, I enjoyed that Japanese spot. I know it's like whatever, but was it Uchi? Yeah, I enjoyed that spot. That spot was fire. And yeah, I'm ready to go home. We're heading out soon.
So we're gonna shoot another episode when we get back to Vegas. We're gonna just go over
plus our content, that our super secret training video that's coming out.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be
epic. Yeah, we got some new training tactics going into our next competition.
We've like sat down and game plan like shimmy ya, shimmy yay.
Yeah, so homie should have shimmied when he shimmy yard.
Everything would have been different if I did it that way. But we're going to show you guys ways to prevent things that happened to us in our previous fights. And I think it's going to be very beneficial to the MMA community.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that on our next episode. But this episode that we're going to drop is going to be fire. We got a lot of help. Our homies are helping us out, making this look fire in terms of the editing and all that. So this episode should drop and you guys should enjoy it. This is our first live, so we're going to try to be doing that on every episode too. So tune in for that. And I like that I
told you a long time ago we should go live. I told you a long time ago.
Will you guys be back on June 24th? Good question. I've been told that the card is filled. I'm going to be fighting like I'm ready to fight on June 24th. If they bring us out and invite us out, we will be coming
I'll be
back.
ready. I've already been bugging these motherfuckers like, yo, get me back in there ASAP, for real, for real.
Yeah,
I'm
so
ready to go.
we definitely want to bring as much opportunity to compete and come back to Miami and show love. Pit side again, D-Rod, was doing his thing. So if I get an opportunity to fight or even just to come out and spectate, I will. But yeah, just staying busy, staying ready. Like I said, it's a full-time gig. I train all the time. As long as I'm healthy, I'm putting in the work.
We do this. It's what we do.
Yeah,
it's life.
But the focus now.
At the end of the day, we're getting paid to do what the fuck we love to do.
For sure.
On the daily. You know?
Now we're motivated to get back in the W column. That's all that matters right now. So big W. So there's a learning experience. Everything is a learning experience, and if it doesn't make you better, it doesn't make you grow, then what's the point? So
yeah, but make sure you guys keep up with us, follow us, subscribe on our YouTube.
Please
follow
share.
the Instagram page at Culture Crooks
trying
Podcast.
To grow. We're trying to get this better. We're trying to put out more content. So
the more you guys give us,
or
like even like give us feedback on shit you want to hear us talk about, topics you want to hear us talk about, we could go on and talk about live topics. And be more and interact more with the fans.
You guys that do support, we appreciate that. So we want to be able to connect with you guys. So more and more questions you ask, slide in our DMs, whether it be our personal, whether it be the Culture Crooks podcast.
Hit us in the DMs.
You know where to find us. We're interactive. We're ready to talk. If you got questions, let us know, and we'll love to address it on our next show. So thank you for everyone that has popped in and said what's up.
Yep.
And we'll catch you in Vegas.
Yep, catch you Vegas next episode. Stay tuned. We'll be dropping some more content real soon. Stay tuned for the training tactics video coming out soon.
Yep.
And it should be tight.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you on the other side.
Peace.